Hi, good morning. And today we're at Sunset State Beach Campground, Santa Cruz County, California. It's a great little campsite here. Some are better and some are worse. That's my little tent. And we're in space 67 up here. In all the sites they have a picnic table, little bear box for you. We do have little black bears out here, and a little fire ring. It's Uncle Casey. So I'll take you around the campsite and I'll show you some of these little sites and the little scenes and some trees and a couple birds, and tell you about our beautiful little Sunset State Park campground. Here's where you check in. Out this direction, that's Highway 1. You head westbound towards the beach. Self-registration, also overnight fees, and today it's $35. Campground full. I'm believing it's absolutely full. This is the day use area. Great for picnics. Open 8 a.m. to sunset. Here we have our beautiful ocean and great beach. That's an Anna's hummingbird right there. Oh boy. And down here's the beach. And all that's called sea fig. Little flowering sort of ice plant looking fellow. Comes from Chile. He's invasive. Way down there we have a bunch of little birds. Willets, curlews. Down there, that's what they're doing. And the godwit as well. It's another bird. You can kayak and surf and do all sorts of great sports. And seasonally we have whale watching. The humpback whales come back and forth. Who's this guy? Oh, he's a brown pelican. Up this road on the right, that's Sunset Drive. It's all private residences. And on the left, take this road. It's called Shell Road. That's for our camping and the beach. The whole hillside here is covered with these nasturtiums. They're wild and invasive. They don't really belong in this community, but they're here nonetheless. The eucalyptus trees, and they attract the monarch butterflies seasonally out here. And lots of cool shrubs and plants, cowdy brush, and lots of other goodies. Little wildflowers here growing in. This is a wild blackberry vine, I believe, blackberry. And now these little flowers are turning to little berries that we can eat later on. Most of our pine trees out here, this is called a Monterey pine, Pinus radiata. He grows really, really tall, way up there. Oh my goodness. This fellow here, he has some moss-like stuff growing on him, way up there. And that moss is actually a lichen. It's not a moss at all. This is all thick and crunchy here. It's like that. Oh boy. Over here we have a seaside poppy, kind of related to the California poppy, but he grows along the seashores. Beautiful yellow flowers will open up. Holy moly! Look at all this lichen moss stuff growing on this fellow. Oh my goodness. That's a cowdy brush. It grows along the hill here in the dunes. And up here we have some wild mustard, Sahara mustard. And he's a weed. It grows real wild. Here's one of our lupins. You know, because he's got these palmate shaped leaves here. This guy has like 9 little leaves on him. Right up here, this yellow orange flower. There, growing over here. Those guys, called a sticky bush monkey flower. If you look at his little flower here, he's supposed to sort of look like a monkey's face right there. Not sure little tubular, great for our little hummingbirds to get in there for the nectar. So we have 4 types of distinct environmental habitats here. This is called the Coastal Dune Revegetation Project. Right up here. So we have the coastal scrub. It's got our mock heather, lupin, the beach sagewort, Monterey spineflower, poison oak, sandhelia, and seaside woolly sunflowers all along the slopes and the dunes. We get lots of brush rabbits, dusky-footed wood rats, and gopher snakes. Anyway, the coastal woodlands, that's inside out here. We've got our Monterey pines, a bishop pine, Monterey cypress, lots of coyote brush, and lots of little pocket mice, pinion mice, chestnut-backed chickadees, and Steller's jays. That's what you find out in this community. And along the beach, we have the Dune Mat Coastal Strand. You know, we have a lot of native beach burr, sand verbena, and beach sagewort. That attracts the common birds like the white-crowned sparrows and the California towhees, dark-eyed juncos. And finally, the marshlands out by the river. We got the coast gum plant, pickleweed, coastal sagegrass, or saltgrass. And we get a lot of cinnamon teals, savanna sparrows, lots of mammals like mice and raccoons. That guy's our Monterey cypress, Hesperocyparis macrocarpa. You know, he's an inland. On the coast, they get real tall and flat. They get this flat head you'll see along the coast because of the wind. It's called macrocarpa because its nuts here are berries. They're just really big. Macro means big, and carpa is fruit. We have 90 campsites here, the Dunes camps and the Pine Hollow camps. They're dune protected family sites, no hookups, hold up to 31 feet. Vehicles. You can also stay at the Manresa Uplands Campground. It's a short jog to the north. Another beautiful Monterey cypress here. We're going to do a loop on this one right now. I'll show you some of the campsites. So this site here is 86. We're going to kind of go a little sideways and backwards here. Pretty nice site. We'll head to the right to the Pine Hollow camps. So I'll just show you the sites where there's no people. So 87. There's a picnic table, fire ring, beautiful little setup. So it's real lush. A lot of these are protected by shade and a lot of them are wide open. When it gets windy, it gets really bad. There's another site on this side. There's a lot of people. I don't want to film them all. This site 89, right here. Right. Up here, this is site 64. A little more open. Some are a lot tighter than others. This one here. Let's see what number it is. Not sure. Anyway, here's 62, so that number was 63. This one here is pretty open, but today it's real peaceful. This whole section here, oh, we have a California thrasher. There. Use that curved bill there to stir up the dirt and the leaves to find the little grub underneath. There we go. Hopping around. This whole section here is really crowded. It's like 51, 52, 38 to 61 they call it. Anyway, it gets real crowded right here. And we have a outer ring that goes around. And then right here is this inner ring. And we were staying here where those green tents are. And we didn't like it, so we moved to spot 67. I don't recommend this area. See how tight it is? Anyway, I'd recommend you stay up a little farther up the road this way. that we'll head to right now. Hey, this is a beautiful shrub. It's called a mountain lilac. Native out here to California coast and a little inland. Beautiful purple flowers here coming in. A little bit of a lilac there. Beautiful kind of coarse leaves. Almost like a little cypress-like leaves. Here, I'll show you the restrooms here. Men's room. We got several of these throughout the park. There's little sinks here. Showers, but they're closed for power outage. And we have some urinals, and inside here we got the toilets. Okay, full flush, lots of toilet paper. So, everything you need out here, but no hot water. This is Space right 65. Now. This is a fantastic site. Real flat, open, and private. Great little view here of all our Monterey cypress trees and little pine trees up here. Oh my goodness, that guy's huge. Here's another good site. So they said it was totally sold out, but you kind of see a couple spots weren't taken. This is 66, a little smaller, and you can't really pull a rig up there. Just a small parking. This is our site. Showed you. No parking for big rigs, just a single car in a wide open little hillside here. Spot 67 right there. It's all ours. Another vacant spot, 68. That looks pretty nice. This is 69. Pull in, you have a little picnic area. There's potable water right here. This is 70 up here and 71 on this side. There's trash facilities. Recycling. This is 72. And that's about all we're going to see today. Anyways, pretty nice place, but it gets really, really crowded. There's a little oak tree right here. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.